Problems and solutions, they go hand in hand. And if you want to find the solution, just find the problem first. Let me jump straight in and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So it might sound very, very convenient and very simple to think that if you want to know what the solution is, find the problem first. Yet so many of us don't actually do that. I mean, if you think about yourself in your business right now, how many times are you searching for clarity right now? We just had a mastermind session with a whole bunch of our clients only about an hour ago, and two of them were coming up with at the start, felt like they were just not really clear about the direction moving forward. And mind you, these are two very new clients of ours, and they haven't sort of got into the flow of our next conference is only about 4 weeks away, where they'll be able to work with us one-on-one and put together their next quarterly game plan and things like that, the next 6-week cycle. So they're a little bit raw in that respect. And the biggest challenge for them right now is not having the right clarity in place around the direction of what they're wanting, where they're needing to go, how they best will find that direction, what do they need to do next. If this is what I want, then what comes next? And I guess it's a really big challenge to many of us that we experience. I mean, some people have this every couple of months, some people have it every 6 months, maybe every year or so. And we have to sort of hit that big red reset button and get that alignment and get ourselves organized and moving forward. And so when you get to that point, or when you identify that you feel like you may be just out of alignment a little bit, or maybe you feel like you're not really 100% sure whether you should choose option A or option B, maybe you're procrastinating a little bit in regards to the next business move that you need to make, or whether you should go ahead and try and launch that new marketing campaign. Maybe there's a piece of equipment that's a lot of money, but you're just not sure whether it's the right investment for you and the team to have that in place. They're the types of times where you really need to sit back and know that the solution is always appearing when you know what the problem actually is. Think about how many times you've been trying to think about a piece of content you're wanting to cut for social media, or you feel like it's that time again where you have to write your next blog as part of your marketing, and you get yourself caught not feeling like you're in the flow, not feeling like you know what the best topic is or the best heading is, not having a solution for what you're needing to do next. Well, that is the exact example and the perfect time to actually be looking for the problem. See, there's problems around us all the time. And I'm not talking about people. Maybe it's your kids giving you the cranks this morning before work or something like that. But ultimately, there are a lot of problems. And we have a lot of problems and challenges and speed bumps, personally and professionally. Different times you'll have none, or it'll feel like none. Other times you'll feel like everything's happening at once. Hopefully you're not in one of those everything's happening bad moments at the moment. But here's the thing. You just have to always go back to what are the immediate and urgent problems that I'm facing right now, and that will always give you the solution as to what you need to be doing next, how you need to next move forward. It's the same as our marketing. What are the problems that my prospects or my potential clients are facing right now? What is the number one problem for them right now? And most of the time, you just need to go a second or third layer deep on that question. It's not just, they have back pain. They want to get out of pain. Because that's not it. A lot of the time, you'll find that they've had the back pain for a while, or they've had niggly injuries that they'll get a session once every 6 or 12 months when they throw their back out again. And we've got all these different metaphors and stories and experiences and all sorts of stuff that we could insert into the conversation right now. But suffice to say, the vast majority of time, there is some type of underlying pathology or past experience or injury or something that's compounding the situation. So we need to go a little bit deeper and make sure that we actually really are getting to the crux of the real problem, because that's going to always show us what the solution is. So if you're at a point where you're struggling to know where the next direction of your marketing needs to be, maybe a great point is to actually start at answering the question, what is it that my potential clients are needing most right now? We don't just need to get them out of pain. Maybe there's actually a sporting endeavor that they're trying to get on top of. Maybe it's they're trying to get down with little Jimmy, their grandson, and crawl around on the ground, which they haven't been able to do over the last, X amount of weeks or months. There's always underlying reasons and emotional hooks that are in there. So you've just got to be able to find the problem. And when you find the problem, you'll know what the real solution is. Because just going to someone with back pain and trying to get them out of pain is not the best way forward. Going to someone and actually finding out the real problem is actually not being able to get down and play with little Jimmy on the floor. That's when you start to actually understand that the solution is all about getting them functional and on the floor and getting them up and down off the floor, etc. That's where the real solution lies. And a lot of time it's because we try and potentially rush too much. We try and squeeze as many appointments into a day as possible. Maybe we just try and, see clients for 20 minutes and not 30 minutes in our diaries. And it's almost seen as a badge of honor for a lot of people in our industry to be able to see more clients. They're busier of a day, or they're this or they're that. But the challenge is when we rush, we don't ever really give the amount of time and respect to actually first seeking to understand. And the more time that we can actually invest, not spend, but invest into finding out what the real problem is, the easier it is to be the solution. So there's something to be said for slowing down the early parts of our conversations with people, the early rapport and relationship building, the early parts of consults, and really getting to the crux of what the person is really wanting or needing. This goes for when we're doing marketing or putting proposals together for corporate or industrial-based environments. It's not that they're just trying to tick the box for manual handling. They're actually needing to achieve a particular objective. More so, what is the problem? And so if you really want to find the solution the quickest way possible, find the pain point and find the problem. Because rarely, if ever, will you not be able to find a very clear and simple solution moving forward when you know what the problem is. And so if we get back to that mastermind that I was talking about today with some of our clients, these two fairly new clients of ours are in a situation where they are just feeling a little bit lost in their business. We haven't done their full game plan session yet, so we haven't been able to help them, develop their next 6 weeks out, because literally they are only been on board with us for 2 or 3 days. And so as a net result, we've just got to be able to sit down and identify the problem. And the problem for them is not having that clarity and foresight to be able to see what's ahead. They haven't been through the challenges before that they're experiencing right now. And so as a net result, it's up to us to be able to show them the way forward, to be able to show them that this will happen next, then the following will happen, then this will happen. And we show them a sequence of how the dominoes will all fall over. And as a net result, we create that nice pathway. And so the solution itself in this situation for our two brand new clients is built into us actually just knowing what their problem is. And the solution is naturally going to appear to us based on our own experiences and our authority in doing this for so long and being there and going through it many times over before. And again, we can attribute this to our marketing, we can attribute this to our business growth, we can attribute this to ourselves as practitioners or team members as practitioners. Identify the problem and you'll always, miraculously as such, find the solution. There is very, very rarely a time where you won't find a solution based on the problem. We know from, people like Jim Rohn that success leaves clues. The more you do this, the more you work in these avenues, the more experience you have and authority in particular areas, the better equipped you are to know the solution quicker and faster. And so We've got to understand that knowledge is a key in this process, and that success leaves clues. So let's go and find more problems. Find the client's problems. Find your problems in your business. Find your problems in regards to where you're going or what you need to do next, or how you can best move forward or grow or scale. How do you get more time? How do we increase the revenue? How do we do, etc. Find those problems, and 99 times out of 100, and let's be honest, statistics are made up most of the time anyway, 99% of the time, you'll actually have the solution that miraculously, coincidentally, right, appears in front of you. And that's what we're trying to get. Find the problem, you'll always have the solution appear, and you're always set up then for being able to experience more time, money, freedom, and impact. I'll talk to you again very soon. Hey guys, thank you very much for listening to another episode of the Profitable Practice Podcast. I would love nothing more than for you to be able to leave a review. I get so much joy out of listening and reading the amazing things that you guys say about this. So please subscribe to our channel, leave a review, and share it with your friends. Let's get some more fantastic information out there so all of us can grow the industry together. Cheers for now.